Okay, this represents all of the 4 doors, but I'm using one 50-inch door as an example. So this is the door in the fully open position. This door is shown as 50 inches wide. It's the same hardware for all 4 doors. This less opacity version here shows the door in the fully closed position. You can see here I've got a placeholder for the motor. This block of wood that the motor mounts on is 12 inches in this dimension. The motor itself is less than 12 inches, but if we have 12, that gives us more than enough, so we're not pressed for space. This is the design that I worked out with Orion for how we're going to attach the brackets and the belt assembly and the roller assembly to the top of the door. So this is his steel tube that's embedded into the door. This is his block of wood, and then I'm fabricating steel plates here that go in and attach to the steel tubing inside. Then there is a roller block. This is their roller block on the top that I will be attaching to an assembly that manages the belt. So the belt attaches here, and the belt has a belt guide on the back, so the belt is in a channel on the rear. And so there are spacers that the top plate, this is the top plate, it attaches, here's the top plate, it attaches to a bottom plate here, and there are 3/8" bolts on one side, 3/8" bolts on the other side, and there are bolts not seen that go up into the center section here. So here's the center section that has multiple bolts going on from the top and bottom. The roller assembly here detaches from the belt assembly. So this is their roller assembly, Crown Hardware, I believe. It attaches with a bolt here, okay, to the plate that I'm building. My plate, then the bottom plate here attaches and sits on top of the door with several bolts here, and those bolts are embedded. Those bolts are embedded into the top of the door. So this part, the door goes in, and then this goes on, and then the roller goes on top of that. This is their upside down U-channel, or the extrusion that the roller rides in. Okay, so there will be 2 clamps per door, and the pulley block, zoom in on the pulley block. Pulley block is an idle pulley, and it also it'll take up about 8 inches of space in terms of the mounting block, and then the pulley block itself, it slides. So one part slides on the other. That's where we get the belt tension from, and that lives directly above the door in the fully, right at the strike side jamb, so that the door slides right up under it. And that will be the same for all 4 doors. The pulley block lives above the door, and obviously the clamp has to be set back enough so that it doesn't make contact with the pulley block. Now, from the original drawings that I was given by Orion, all I did was raise up their track, their extrusion here, and their roller. I raised it up 1/2 inch so that from top of door to bottom of header here, we are at 5.2789 inches, and they were 1/2 inch lower than that on their drawing. Okay, and this will be replicated for all 4 doors, the same exact design. Even though one door is going to be a bit wider, they have a wider steel tube, but it's the same design. This bracket will still embed into the top of the door and bolt down into their 4-inch wide tube. Okay.